Welcome, everybody, back to Slay the Stars and episode 84. Last time, Zem and Char officially landed on Lyra and were immediately accosted by a small army of aberrant creatures. They were able to fight them off, but only with the help of our two newest members of our wacky Slay the Stars family. Lorhn, as played by Arthur, and Talia, as played by Jen. At the very end of the episode, all of the monsters were vanquished, and our heroes on the ship looked out towards the tree line where the arrows were raining down upon the bad guys, and there they saw in one of the trees Talia with her gilded bow gleaming. So, I will ask you both. Do you want to start with Lorhn and Talia, or do you want to start with Zem and Char?
I think Lorhn and Talia.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Talia, Lorhn, you look towards the ship. You see the monsters are dead. Talia Lorhn notices this too. These people are looking towards you. They definitely see you. They are not making any move to harm you. It seems they're waiting to see what you do first.
You
I-
alive?
I think so.
Alright, that's enough for me. I'm gonna see if I have any white cloth.
I'm sure you have some somewhere.
I'm gonna tear it up, tie it to an arrow, and just kind of sink it into the railing on the side of the ship.
While he's doing that, I am going to see if there's any more. What's it called?
Oh, like a perception, just kind of look around, make sure there's no more creatures.
No.
Your primeval
Mhm.
awareness. Yeah, you use your primeval awareness, and because you are so close and looking at these people, you now see shimmering around the two people who are probably still in their celestial revelation. Obviously celestials, but coming from that wooden structure from inside of there, you get another gleam of power, another celestial gleam of power.
Any of the aberrant.
There are more in the forest, none that feel especially close.
Okay.
But there are some about. You can see within 6 miles, so.
All right, I'm going to climb down out of the tree and I'm going to go over to Lorhn. Hey, do you remember when I told you that there were two of the bubbles, the evil bubbles?
Yeah.
There's three-ish, I think. There's
Three-ish?
Mm-hmm. I get weird readings, but it's more than two.
Roll me a wisdom check.
Alright.
17.
Now that you're closer, it's interesting. The two people bubbles, who you can see right there in front of you, they give off the same sort of feel, right? But there's something slightly off and different about whatever's in the shack.
So, like the two with the and the scary ones.
Right, I
you can
definitely
see?
understood all of that.
You can't see them?
He ignores you and he's continued to strangle the white cloth now.
Pretend it's her.
Tie the white piece of cloth to the arrow for
Uh-huh.
hey, we're not gonna fight you. So, do you want to run then, or?
No, listen. The two that I can see and you can't for whatever reason,
For fuck's sake.
they are different than the one that I can't see either.
They're two good bubble people, and there is one bad bubble person.
I'm not going to call any of them good, but there's one that seems ickier than the others. It's in that house that's out at the outhouse, I guess.
We're not gonna make it.
I'll do it great.
No, you're fine. You're not the problem here. It's gonna be us. So, are they a threat? Anything that attacks by execute.
They're definitely a threat. I don't know if they're a threat to us right now.
Well, I mean, Adria sent those things to attack them, so I'm all for, like, not... What's wrong? What did I do?
Your heart's pounding again.
You said that name. You said that name. Oh my god. And I'm like dragging my fingernails like down my face, like, oh god.
So if I say she, you're fine, right?
She who?
Maybe we were surrendering. He lets the arrow go, like, just clunk into the side of the ship, like, up by the railing.
All right, Zem and Char, you watch the people, well, at least the one person climb down out of the tree, and you're a little confused, like, are they coming over to us or what's going on? And then after a minute or two, an arrow comes zipping towards the ship and sticks into the side, and Dashara walks over and, like, reaches it and snaps the arrow and is like, white flag of surrender? Either they're surrendering or they want us to, so...
Or it's a trap.
I mean, they did help us. We could be dead if it weren't for them.
Yeah, but maybe they want to steal this wicked cool ship.
I mean, I don't want to get back on this thing ever again, so...
How are we getting home?
I just assumed we were gonna die, but
Char's like, Luteo, you good?
Luteo's just
Just,
like...
on the ground.
Yeah, Luteo is not standing up, and he has his, like, back to, like, Kai's cabin door and is just sitting there, like... He's like, I almost died, man. Like, it was... Everything was just, like, black.
Uh-huh. It's scary, isn't it?
I'm gonna, like, go downstairs, I think.
Okay. Yeah, no, so as long as we're not the ones surrendering, I mean, they did help us.
I think we can handle it.
I'm going downstairs. If you guys need me, just don't, because I don't want to die. And he's
Also,
like, I'll be back.
I have one of those greater healing potions, right? Because I made it with my blood.
Holy shit. Because
he's like, you keep that. And I'm just gonna go take a nap on the couch.
Oh, yeah, I would definitely was thinking about you and not myself in this situation. Yeah.
That is hurtful. I feel like I carried that fight for once.
You did. Wait a minute. You did an awesome job.
Thank you.
You really came through.
Thank you. I'm pretty impressed with myself. I'm not gonna lie.
And
then concussion protocol. Don't, like, fall asleep though. So like.
But I'm so tired, man.
Like, I get it, but like.
Just
where's Kai?
Kai's just, like, standing next to, like, the helmet that's used to steer the ship and seems to be contemplating. First of all, Kai is no longer in the bird form. So Kai landed and turned back into herself. And now she's standing there, like, contemplating, like, are we leaving? Are these people attacking us? Like, waiting to hear. She's not really joining in the conversation.
Shit, that means we have to go talk to him, doesn't it?
Deshara's like, I'll come with you.
I thought you said don't need you.
No! Luteo said that. I'll come with you.
Are you good? Like, you almost died too.
She looks pretty bad. Not as bad as Luteo, but I'm fine.
I'm at
be like a mother
quarter
hen,
health.
Char.
I'm terrible. I'm not joking when I say I want to take this greater healing potion.
Kai's like, oh my god, okay. She's like, hold on, I will help everybody. And she is going to... everybody gets 15 points of healing.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Kai's like, okay, now, here's what we do. You three go talk to them. I'll stay here, watch the ship, make sure this isn't some kind of thing where they're trying to distract us and somebody's gonna come hijack us. Luteo, go downstairs. I'll call you if we need you. And he's like, that's the plan. And he just goes down the stairs.
I'm gonna, like, clap his back on his way down, like, good job.
Sorry, bud. And Char looks down, like, the side of the ship, like, notices there's arrows, like, the entire way up and down. Can he just, like, fall and, like, grab on and, like, climb his way down like a monkey?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not
Absolutely.
doing that. I called down while over the side.
You should stay up there. Like this, he's getting further away.
Deshara is like, there's a way easier way to do this. And she like throws a rope ladder over the side and starts climbing down.
I'll climb down that too.
Perfect. Perfect. You do notice that Deshara is like standing at the bottom, like, I'm gonna catch her if she falls. I don't know. Climbing rope ladders is hard.
Part of me wants to jump and tumble, but part of me doesn't want to die.
No.
Just jumping from a ship.
That's how it ends.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. It's been great.
Quadruple backflip.
So the three of you go walking towards like the middle of this no man's land space between the trees and where the ship landed. Talia and Lorhn, you see the two bubble people and the green lady walking towards the center of this field. They get midway and they stop, like they're waiting for you to go meet them. What do you do?
Can you come closer to the woods? I don't really like it out there.
I will have you answer Char.
Is this a trap then? Like, it's dark in there.
Deshara's like, this is definitely a trap. But like, rule number 1, you don't just walk into a forest when you can't see your enemy.
I can't go out there.
Why can't you go out here?
I
We're standing here.
All right, Talia, I'll just stay right here.
You're the same.
Yeah, but somebody's gonna have to talk, otherwise they're gonna attack, and I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Not right now.
I promise not to stick an arrow in you.
That's not good. Like, that one is loud. Like, that's not gonna help.
Deshara's like, who said anything about fighting? We don't want to fight. We just want to talk to you and thank you for saving us.
Same here, but in the woods.
Why would we come into the woods?
Lorhn.
It's bright out there.
Lorhn drops from the tree. He's just like, nah, fuck this.
I was on the ground.
Oh, I thought we were still in the tree.
No.
Lorhn will slowly walk towards them, like.
Are you going to stay in the forest, Talia?
I'm staying right at the edge, but I'm right there, and I'm like, hands on my hips,
Okay.
toe tapping.
As Lorhn starts hesitatingly walking out into the field and Talia is standing there, they can see her. Deshara is going to look at Zem and Char and go, should we just walk over?
I mean, we can get closer.
I feel like as we're talking, like our visage is going away because it doesn't last very long.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like there's just two of them. I didn't see anyone else the whole time over there. I feel like the three of us can probably take them.
Yeah. All right. And Deshara is gonna like put her hands up a little bit and be like, well, we'll come a little closer, maybe so we can talk. She's like, just stay behind me a little bit. And Deshara starts walking.
And Lord just like, he does get a little closer. It's just the sunlight. It's nothing major. We don't function well.
Would Deshara, she would have had interaction with the drow.
Yeah.
So she would.
Yeah, so I mean, and Char and Zem and Deshara, like, drow are in this world, right? And so they're like, nah, this is not that weird once they see that they're drow.
I mean, what's his name's a drow.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Gideon?
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck, I can't do names for shit.
So, feeling a little more comfortable, we'll say that the three, Zem, Char, and Deshara move a little closer so that Talia can be part of the conversation. And as they get there, Deshara says, thank you for helping us.
Well, I figure that if anybody is under attack from Adria, it's not exactly going to be a fight against us.
I don't really normally like bubble people, but you seem to be okay.
Bubble people.
I wouldn't worry about that. But where a ship that flies? How did you do that?
Oh, that must be the bubble you're talking about.
Mm.
It makes the bubble around the ship and then it magic? I don't understand it.
These
She
two
would
are
understand better.
bubble people. And I'm pointing directly at Char and Zem.
Char, your response to that?
I'm not a bubble. Are we a bubble people? Char's like freaking out. Detect magic, like immediately.
Your whole thing is bubbly, like
um,
sharp bubbly.
thank you.
Char,
Yeah.
when you detect magic, there is an incredibly strong enchantment on Talia. The
And
only
my
time you
cloak
felt
and
something
my
that
bow.
strong was on Ristos
Holy sh!
before Kai
How
fixed her.
how are you awake right now?
I'm not convinced I am.
I'm bad at this game. We should somebody else talk to her.
Oh no. Oh no.
Deshar's like, whoa, wait, hold on. They're not bubble people. They're just magic people.
Okay.
That's exactly what the bubble people would say.
Are you a bubble person handler?
Yes, that is what I do. Yes.
So you're in charge of them?
Yes, I tell them what to do. This is my crew, my ship.
Yep, we can ride with
You
that.
seem like a nice person. I feel like maybe I can trust you.
You know, I feel the same way. I think we have a connection. And might I just say, your shots, precise.
Thank you, my bow talks to me. It tells me where to aim. Sometimes we miss, but most of the time we hit what we're aiming at.
Deshara glances over towards Char because Char said that there was an enchantment, or was like, whoa, how are you still like whatever? And she's just like,
see what I mean? He's getting less subtle about it. He's like
generally speaking, anytime I've heard of weapons that talk, it was always like they were bad, but you're saying your bow is good. It doesn't tell you to like kill your friends and stuff, right?
No.
No.
Wait a minute.
no.
Oh my god. I just realized.
Okay.
I just met him, and now I'm meeting 3 of you. That's 5 people. Oh my god.
Wait, who did you meet before him?
That is no one.
It was just some lady. She was nice. She gave me magic grapes, magic apples. She gave me magic food.
Deshara's looking between Zem and Char like, I don't know what to do.
No, I'm out of my depth.
Wait, let's just back up. I'm Deshara.
Oh.
I'm a captain in the army. This is Zamira. She's a wizard, something. And this is Char. Was a monk. Now he's security at a temple.
Well, that would hurt.
Disgraced monk.
That would hurt.
Security guard.
A mall cop.
Mall cop.
Okay, calm down. We're not an invading force now.
And I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm gonna hold the edges of my cloak, and I'm gonna curtsy really deep, and I'm gonna say I'm Talia.
Okay, and do you have a job or a thing that you do, or are you a hunter?
Continuing to hold the edges of my cloak, I'm gonna curtsy again, but I'm gonna like lean to the right. And I'm gonna say, well, I think my job is finding people, and today I'm really good at it, but it's the first time. Otherwise, I kill things. Like, bad things.
All right. Yeah, I think we could be on
Like
the same page.
those things, bad things.
Oh, and you are
Lorhn.
What? And you do
Survive the apocalypse. That's my job.
right. And what did you do before the apocalypse?
Farming. It's like a half truth.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a deception check.
Where'd it go? Wait, that's Char. That makes more sense. I'm like, but that's really low. That is a 15.
Deshara looks at you and like you can tell that she susses out this is a half truth and she's just like, all right. Fair. Um, and Talia, before the apocalypse, what did you do?
There was no before the apocalypse. It's always been the apocalypse. I don't even know what an apocalypse is.
No, I get like, oh, like existentially, there's always been an apocalypse, but
No,
like, what?
like she doesn't actually remember anything before like a few days ago.
So as like we're all talking, Tali is edging closer and closer to Zem, and then she's gonna like reach out and she's gonna like pick up the ends of her hair and start twirling it. And I want to do this with stealth because I don't want her to notice right away that I'm doing this.
Okay, roll a stealth check versus Zem's passive perception, which I think is probably just 10.
I think it might be.
It is. So that's already 17.
Yeah.
Okay, that's still not as good as Char's. So
No,
Char,
no,
like,
I was going to say Char's watching this happen because like you're all standing like next to
I'm
each
like
other.
I'd be a kind of across
Yeah,
from
like
you.
so Char and Dashara are watching this happen and are kind of like
And like Zem is probably more focused on like she's zooming in on details, so she's like what?
a bubble.
Oblivious.
oblivious.
Uh-huh. To like what's happening like to her right now with her hair. But it's so pretty.
Oh, right.
I'm sorry. You said you're a soldier from where exactly?
Uh, from Verotten. It's
I've never even heard of that.
that's
Like,
because
I
it's
know
not.
there are some far out places in this country, but damn,
No, this so we're not from this plane. We traveled between planes on that ship.
the flying ship.
The flying ship. We traveled through space.
Okay. So you flew through space to get here. Why?
Okay. This is and
I don't really think that that's much of your business.
yeah, and Dashara is sort of like, I don't know, I'm gonna just tell that.
I think that we're here on our own mission, and while we appreciate what you've done for us, you know, we kind of need to get back to it. So now that we know that, like, you're not evil and we're not evil and we're not going to attack each other, I think we should probably get back to that.
Adria doesn't send a lot of people to be attacked with such vitriol. So I'm kind of curious as to why you're being attacked.
How do you know who that is?
Oh, shit, you're not kidding.
No.
She's the current queen of the country, kind of took over.
Yeah, that sounds like some shit she'd do. Okay.
Absolutely destroyed most of the families in the country.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Wait, so you do know Adria then?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Alright, good talk. Alright, so what are you here to like?
Oh, I'm
Climb
gonna
back?
wipe her off the map. Permanently. All maps.
Alright. Whatever the fuck it is, I'm in.
Alright. Okay. Maybe we need some ground rules. Because I don't know you, and I don't really trust you. I'm also really tired, and I really don't feel good.
Was there some ground rules in there?
And that's about the time she notices that someone else is playing with her hair. Quit that! God damn it!
Oh, Dashara's like, hold on. I have an idea. I can sense some tension. We need to, if they're gonna help us, we have to figure out how, and what we can do. So what about this? And Dashara looks over at Tali, who just got her hand slapped away, who probably looks like a scolded child in this moment.
A little bit. Mm-hmm.
And Dashara's going to say, Char, I have an idea.
Oh, okay.
Why don't
Char is now scared.
we take Tali and we'll take her wash her face because she's looking kind of messy.
Yeah.
And maybe Zem, you can take Lorhn here,
Mm-hmm.
and introduce him to Kai. And maybe
Take him on the ship.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I
If
mean,
you'd prefer, I can wait in the woods. I don't care.
But then nobody has eyes on you.
I mean, it sounds like a catch-22 to me.
Just
Deshara leans over to Zem and is like, "There's not really anything on the ship other than the thing that we have to worry about. So,
and all of our stuff.
who cares? What's he gonna do? Steal your makeup?"
This is natural, thank you.
Yeah, okay. So is this.
Mm-hmm.
She's wearing mascara that she probably stole from Zem.
If you two are done flirting, I can just wait for you to make a decision.
Okay.
I was not. What?
First of all, I don't know who you think you are.
Char Snickers.
Maybe I should swap this around, or I don't.
Good luck with that.
I know. Deshara's like, just don't kill each other. Go see Kai. She's better at handling this bullshit than I am.
I have no trust, right? So I want to before we do this, before we split up and like whatever, can you just watch him for a second? And she's gonna like I'm gonna go like I can't really go around a corner. I'm here and seen. But I'm gonna try to like turn my back. I want to take out my pendulum and just ask a couple of questions to see if I can get some more comfort around this whole situation.
Deshara understands, so she goes and she stands between Lorne's eye of sight and where Zem went, just like, she has to pee. She'll be back in 1 second.
The middle of the field?
You don't have to roll deception. She's obviously lying. It's just...
Okay, he turns to Char. He's just, you said she was enchanted by magic? And Char's like, yeah, like she's... Something's wrong with her brain. Magically speaking.
So roll me that in intelligence check. That was not good.
What's the,
That's a 4.
don't you have a portents?
Oh, you have...
It's also a 4.
It's also a 4. I
thought
remember.
you didn't use the 12
Yes,
one.
I
Yes,
did.
she did.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she did. She used the 12 to make her witch bolt hit.
Oh, that's right.
Fuck me.
That was today.
So that's like a 9, right? Or an 8.
It's an 8.
Did you want guided?
It
wouldn't
wouldn't matter. So what would your first question have been?
Do these strangers mean us harm?
Okay. You ask that question, the pendulum's out in front of you, and it starts to do this like circle motion, and then you feel an interference. Roll me an Arcana check.
25.
Okay. As that is happening, like as it's going in the circle, you start to feel this interference, and all of a sudden the pendulum just stops moving, ramrod straight, and then it almost gets like hot to the touch, almost to the point where you're going to drop it, and then it cools.
And like swings loose again?
Mm-hmm.
For fuck's sake, not again. Ugh. Okay. And like I put it away, or I put it back on.
So is it just the 6 of you, or is there more of you on board?
There's 5. What do you mean 6?
Well, there's just 5 of you.
Yeah, there's only 5. What are you talking about?
He kind of looks towards Talia. He's like, there was another bubble person?
I have no idea. Well, I don't even understand. Like, are you calling them bubble people because they have the weird like, whoosh, whoosh, like?
No, that's definitely a factor, though. I will admit.
We only have 2 of those.
She is crazy, I will admit, but she does have a pretty good sense of everything.
Well, the other
And
3.
she said that there was another type of those sort on board.
Deshara looks over at Char and is sort of like,
Char kind of like figures it out. He's like, nope, no, nobody else.
Oh, definitely no other people.
All right. Less.
Pretty sure the 12 for her.
That is an 8.
So yeah, it's just
Okay. Weird.
yeah, I don't know.
So I want to do one more thing before I just go with what everyone seems to be wanting to do.
Okay.
Oh.
And that is I want to cast augury.
Okay.
And I can do that with my knuckle bones.
Okay.
But I don't need to read the knuckle bones, just get an overall sense of like the wheel versus woe.
Sure.
And I want to, so it's talking about a specific course of action. So in my mind, I'm going to think like I'm going to bring him on the ship. I'm going to eventually bring her on the ship and show like camaraderie between us. And then like, how does that go?
You get a wheel.
Okay. So Zem's mollified. And so like I'll collect myself, I'll collect all my stuff, and I'll get up and I'll go back over.
Wait, I should back up. Leah thinks this should be a wheel based on what I know of Lorne and Talia. But if either of you were planning on backstabbing Zem and Char, you must reveal those plans now because augury has been cast.
No.
Perfect.
No,
Perfect.
but here's my caveat.
Uh-huh.
Because I think we've talked about this before, but it's been a while, so just to bring this back up.
Yeah.
It depends on what they consider. Because she's pansy and tricksy and like,
Sure.
she does not mean to
Physically
murder
harm them,
them.
yeah.
Sure, exactly. And that's how I'm taking
Yeah.
this. Like, will these people be helpful in your mission to do what you need to do
Overall,
here? And the
yeah.
answer is yes.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
murder Adra, like, Lord, yeah, fuck yeah, we're
Yeah,
we're
I
done.
figured. I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure because, like, you guys could be plotting, and I don't know. That'd be wild.
Surprise.
Surprise,
Yep.
Lorne stabs Zem in her sleep. What the fuck is
All
happening?
these hundreds of thousands of hours that we've been talking,
Yeah.
that never came up once.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, I'm kind of tired of Char
I'm gonna take him out.
by self.
All right, so, Zem, you get your answer?
Yeah. All right. And I put everything away and I get up and I'm like, I guess you're all right.
I appreciate that.
Mm.
And like you can see, like his stance goes from very. There's a better word than wild, but like he does have the like the stature of like negotiation nobility. Like it does
So-
kind of come back like now that he's talking. You
And
guys.
I would have clocked that then right away.
Mhm.
And like that kind of would have piqued my interest and also both put me a little bit more at ease because I don't think we're going to battle, but also like alert because interesting. This is different. I don't know if you have any qualms about getting on our ship, but right this way.
All right. I guess he's going off first then.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, the two of you head on the ship where Kai is waiting on the top deck, and Dashara, Char, and Talia are going to go over to the river, and Dashara kind of like, I'm assuming Talia's kind of like leading the way because that's her thing and kind of walking, and Dashara takes a moment to kind of pull Char aside and is like, I wanted to give us a minute to kind of like, can you use any of your like Healy stuff to like see what's wrong with her?
I mean, I can't really see what's wrong with her.
I don't know.
I can try to cure it.
I mean, you could try to cure it, but like what? Like we don't know why she was cursed like this.
Yeah. How? What kind of like aside from the curse, it feels like a type of feeble mind. That was the vibe, right?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely reminds you
Like
of
it,
that.
like adjacent, not like
Yeah, no, it's
directly.
not. It's definitely not that spell because as you can see, like, because Ristos could barely communicate, and
Mhm.
the only reason she could communicate at all is because she's incredibly magically powerful. Like Talia is still coherent. She has some weird ideas about the world, but like some of it's like the bow does talk to her. So like She just sounds crazy to other people. But like she's coherent, and so it's not the same, but it almost feels more powerful.
I don't know, something. I don't know if it was Adria or something else that did this, but it's really powerful, though.
I know, but like if Adria did it and we could undo it, maybe Adria did it because like she's a crazy powerful weapon like you and Zem.
She is a fucking powerful weapon. Did you see all that?
I know, that's what I'm saying. What if she's even more powerful when you undo the thing?
Where'd she go?
She's already like in the river. I don't know.
I'm like knee deep in the river and like kicking the water and like not trying to wash my face. Like I'm not. There's nothing efficient happening here whatsoever.
Yeah. Sure, I was like, oh god, that looks so nice.
What did that other guy say? Something about her not knowing anything?
Yeah, she doesn't know. He said she doesn't know anything. But beyond a couple days. How is
Do
that
you know
possible?
that you speak louder than you think you do? Just come in the river. It's nice.
Okay, sorry, we're just, I'm gonna, and Deshara, like, just starts, like, wading into the water.
Take your
like,
shoes off. What is wrong with you?
well, they're boots.
Take
They're
'em off.
waterproof.
Char takes off his shoes.
Deshara, like, gets back out. She starts, like, unlacing. These laces are so hard to get.
God.
Oh my god. She reminds me of Zamira.
Weirdly, yeah.
And she starts taking her boots off, and Deshara's like, she takes her shirt off. Takes her pants off.
Char just stares off into the sky.
She's like, it's fine, Char. It's just undergarments. It's basically a swimsuit. And then she gets back in the water.
You're fine. Okay.
Well, we have been in space for like 85 years.
Me too. She'll take her cloak off. Woo! She already doesn't have shoes.
Yeah.
Also has undergarments on.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. This is better. And I'm like gonna trust fall backwards into the river.
Oh god! We're still in the shallow portion.
And I feel like there's just like a cloud of dust and dirt that comes off of me.
Like Pigpen from Peanuts.
Uh-huh.
Just...
Well, that worked.
So, sorry we were talking about you, but my friend here, he can sense magical auras and stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And he can describe it.
Oh, yeah. So what else on her was magic? It was the bow
and the cloak
and the cloak.
Yeah.
that I've tossed on the
and
riverbank.
the whole other aura. And that's it. There wasn't anything else weird.
That's it.
I think, yeah.
I mean, it's the same way that like I can see that your bow and your cloak are special, but it's like someone put a magical knife through your head. No, not physically.
And she's like literally patting. There's no. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I probably could have done something better than that. Oh, magical knife. Hacksaw? No.
Do you think we can fix it?
I can try, if she lets me.
Do you want him to try to fix it?
Will I still be able to talk to my bow?
Char looks down at the bow, looks at her. I'll be honest, probably.
It's my best friend.
It might fix that.
But I want it to be my best friend. It's my best friend.
Okay. I mean, if it's true, he's terrible charisma. True friendship won't matter.
She looks to Deshara with a, like, really?
Deshara's just like, I don't know. I don't understand how any of this magic shit works. But,
Is
what?
everyone here charisma dump stat?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Every single person.
Yeah. Deshara's just like, I don't know. But, like, if there is something magically going on that's keeping you from being you, don't you want to be yourself again?
But I'm not pretending to be anybody else.
Well, that's what we're saying. I don't think you're pretending. I think the magic is making you that way.
Is there things that you can't remember or stop remembering?
Sometimes when people say certain things to me, my brain gets black.
Okay.
Do you know what kind of things? Or I guess you don't because it goes away?
Would Char have noticed the tweaking at the word of Adria?
Probably.
Okay.
Char has a strong insight. He would have
So, like,
noticed.
words like Adria
Ah, and it's like the same thing. So she's like holding her ears and like stumbling and,
and kind of waits a second. You have no idea what I just said, do you?
we were talking about my best friend, the bow.
That is true.
Well, I guess it's not a question who did this to her.
Yeah, probably not. What? How'd you get that cloak, by the way?
I always had it.
You just always, it didn't start talking to you one day?
The cloak doesn't talk.
Apparently I said something stupid.
Duh.
I can try to make you feel more bubbly.
That's actually terrifying. Bubble
Like,
people are scary.
like you?
I don't know. Am I bad? Am I evil?
You're a bubble person. I mean,
Yep, picked up on that one.
I don't know. You've been
You
nice,
seem.
but you also want to take my best friend from me, so I don't know.
I don't want to take the the bow is yours.
Don't touch my bow.
I'm not gonna.
Are we done in the river?
And Dashara's actually just like, can we just stay for just like 30 more seconds? We have been in space for so long, and this is the nicest I've felt since we left.
Sometimes I can move through space.
Like through space, and he points up.
Well, I've never tried it like that, but I've tried it like this, and I'm gonna cast
Misty Step.
yes, thank you, and just be on the other side of them.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hold on a second.
Wait, so you do magic? Aren't you a bubble person then?
No, well, actually, hold on, and then I'm gonna try to like do that same awareness and see if I can be
Feel
aware of
yourself?
myself.
Yeah, so you can feel yourself? Yeah, no, you're not. You don't seem to be a bubble person.
I don't think so.
What
What?
when you say bubble person, like what does that mean? Is it like the do you mean like the aura? Like the magic on me?
So you feel, oh, maybe aura's maybe a good word. You feel bubbly but sharp and like
Sharp bubbles is horrifying.
and kind of scary because you feel the same as the bubble in the castle. But those things that we fought before, they felt like inky and gross.
So those things you don't think they're bubble people?
No.
Okay. You're talking about he almost says Adria, but he doesn't. The person in the castle.
The bubble person.
Yes. There's a lot of bubble people out around.
That is the
But-
worst thing I've ever heard.
None of them are as bad as the bubble person in the castle. They're actually the opposite of that.
Dashara's like, wait, what about the thing that she had? The other thing, that's pretty
I
bad.
can't bat 1,000 here, okay?
I don't know where they come from. Are they coming here too? There's like,
I'm actually pretty sure no is the vast majority of the answer there.
okay. Why are you here?
What? Well,
We
came to eliminate the bubble person in
Yeah,
the castle.
so
You're
there's
gonna
two
take
kinds.
over?
There's like how there's like good people and there's bad people, like the war, good and evil.
Don't know that many people, but okay.
Okay, but so the one in the bubble person in the castle, the bad things are with that bubble person because they're all bad, right? And so my friends are good bubble people who came here to eliminate the bad bubble person.
And no, to answer, we're not taking over.
Well, you haven't tried to hurt me, so you're definitely different.
Thank you. Char, like
Uh,
he's miming, like he's not being very subtle about it because his charisma's a dump stat,
Mhm.
but like he's miming that, like, hey, like he takes the water and he's washing his face off, like
mm,
thinking that you should also do the same.
mm-hmm. This guy.
Yeah, he just, like I said, it's been a long time. Like, do you want some help, like, washing your face? Sometimes it's hard to see because it's your face.
Okay.
And Dashara will take, like, her shirt and dip it in the water and use it as, like, a washcloth to try to.
I really don't do this very often. It's hard to hide from those things if you're, sparkly and clean.
No, that does make sense, and the smell and stuff helps mask your
I don't know
smell.
what you mean, but yeah.
Oh,
Drop it.
don't worry
Char,
about it.
Char from behind her. Drop it.
But you'll be a lot safer in a group.
If she
And
reacts like Zen, we're
That's
fucked.
true. That's true.
yeah,
Okay. Uh, I I haven't really made up my mind, but I'm willing to hear you guys out.
the guy you're with, that our friend is hanging out with,
Yeah.
is he safe? Is he good?
Um, he's sometimes really grumpy all the time,
Mm.
and he also sometimes he's really sarcastic,
Oh,
but he didn't throw my dagger at me when I threw it at him first.
why'd you throw a dagger at him?
I don't remember.
Fair. Okay. Do you just throw daggers at people randomly? Is that something we should be worried
I
about?
think he might have tried to steal my things, if I remember correctly.
I feel like we have so many problems.
Which ones?
But you all didn't know we were coming here, right? This is just by happenstance that we're
No.
meeting?
That's what it was. I remember now.
Oh.
We saw your ship. And then he was headed towards it to check it out, and I was headed towards it to check it out, and we ran across each other. That doesn't happen. He's the first, well, I guess he's the second person that I've come across in years.
Years, you say?
Yes.
But so you can remember that years have passed, but you don't know how long.
I don't remember anything before being in the woods.
I can try to fix that.
I guess it makes sense that there would be years before the woods.
Is there other places other than the woods?
Well, I mean, I don't remember a clearing before. And this ship and this river.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, I got nothing.
Well, let's go back to the ship, and then maybe you and Zem and Kai can brainstorm about what you want to do with.
Is is Kai the other bubble person?
What
I mean,
other
she.
bubble person? What do you mean?
There's 3 bubble people.
Mhm.
There's you and the pretty one with the pretty hair, and then there's a third one. There's a third bubble person on your ship.
Kai's not like us.
I think she might be talking about the orb.
Orb's like a bubble.
The bubble person in the orb.
Fuck. He kind of like walks towards this, and he like leans down, like kind of like a parent to a child, like next to the bow. So do you talk? He just waits.
Nothing happens.
The bow whispered to me that nothing happened. I think it's trying to hide.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Dara's like, come on, let's go back. Hopefully Zem and Lorhn haven't killed each other, and we can see how that's going.
There's an explosion.
Do you want to lead the way this time?
Yeah, that's cool.
All right. You have to get behind me because I know how to play the game,
Okay.
and I'm going to do whatever she does, and then you do whatever I do.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. And Dashara just starts like walking normally, and then she turns around and
I'm walking like her.
Sharp.
is Char also doing it?
Tries. He's very confused.
And then I turn around and like stage whisper. She's supposed to make this a little bit harder, but Maybe she's never played before.
Deshora's like, I don't know. What are you talking about?
She's talking about your footsteps.
Like, what do you mean? How do I play the game with the footsteps?
I don't know. I don't know how to. It's
Why don't you
obviously.
go first, and I'll do what you do.
Oh, good idea. And then I'm gonna mimic the eagle that I saw before with like the talons. So like sometimes I do this, and then sometimes I flap my wings.
So you look like a bird, but also
Also
a
doing the Thriller
Tyrannosaurus.
dance.
Yep.
A bird doing the Thriller dance.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
And Deshara actually does some of this, and then is like, actually, she's like laughing a little bit and looking back at Char to see if he's doing it
Char's
as well.
dumbfounded. He's trying, but he's just like, what the fuck is happening?
Zem, you
like a hula dance.
Zem, you are standing up on top of the ship with Lorhn, and we'll go to that conversation in a second here, but as they're coming over, you see all three of them sort of like flapping and walking and like strange, and Deshara is like laughing loudly enough you can hear her.
So
Lorne looks over. Oh fuck, that's spreading.
so she's an idiot. Oh, you guys really aren't dangerous at all, are you? Like Wicked with a bow, but
Yeah, I'll be honest. The bow talks to her. I don't know how the fuck she shoots that well.
wait, like really? Like it actually? I mean, because that's not unheard of.
I've never heard it, but like apparently it talks to her.
Oh yeah, usually that's a bad thing though.
Really?
Yeah. All right.
So where's this other person we're supposed to be meeting?
Kai, and then there's also Luteo, but he's not up to it. Well, I guess I should let that up to him, but he's kind of.
Kai comes up the stairs from below decks, and she's like, "Oh, he's already asleep. He's taken a nap. That took a lot out of him."
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Kai, this is I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Lorne.
I know your name full well. I'm just like being a bitch.
Kai comes walking over to you, and she gets like not so close that you're like touching noses, but she gets really close, and she's staring you in the eyes, Lorne, and it feels like she's almost looking into your soul in that moment. And she's just like,
Hope I'm not too perplexing to you.
no, not at all.
Kai, what? Yeah, hey. Hi.
Hey.
I know we're on a different, planet, plane of existence, but that's weird. Probably anywhere you go.
No, I'm sorry. I was just.
I've been with the other one all day. That's not even weird anymore.
No, he just. I'm sorry. You look so familiar to me.
I'm sorry. I apologize. We've never met.
No, we haven't.
Where did you say you're from again? I'm sorry. You said another planet? Does it have a name? Does ours have a name?
It's called Vela. Have you ever heard of Vela?
Can't say it rings a bell.
Yeah, it's like you have your world, and then there's the hub, the golden pillar in the sky, and then revolving around it there are other worlds.
Alright, fair enough. That
and
makes
we're
sense.
one of the other ones.
Okay, but so you came here to eliminate Adria, which, fantastic. Love that idea. Can't exactly do that by myself. But you haven't explained why or how? Because it seems like she's only really infecting our world, unless she's infecting others as well.
She's trying to.
There's more at play here than just Adria. She's our first problem.
She's a minor problem that we need to take care of first.
He's like, that Adria is a minor problem?
In the grand scheme of my life, unfortunately, yes.
I apologize for your existence then.
God damn, that was good.
that was really good.
And she's like, I know I should be insulted, but also I walked right the fuck into that. Like, narrowed eyes. Yeah, it's not been real fun.
So what? How can I help? Um, the
Well,
faster she's eliminated, the better my life will be.
I mean, honestly, I don't know. Like, what are you any good at?
Living around here, surviving the apocalypse, defeating those fucking things.
Do you know anything about the layout of the castle?
Actually, I do quite a bit. Actually, do you need like side gates, main gates? How many guards?
That would be helpful. Does she still have human guards, or is it all these
Mo-
creatures?
they're mostly the aberration things, and they're getting progressively more terrifying as time passes. But
Well,
I
that
know that there
makes
are
sense.
some humanoid guards, but I've never gotten close enough to look.
Hmm.
What about the one that's with you? What's her deal?
Well, kind of looks again like there's something wrong. Adria took a lot from a lot of the nobility around here when she took over. A lot.
You're saying she's from nobility?
Yeah. If she's who I think she is, she's a terrifying individual as far as a warrior.
I mean, she's incredible with a bow. She saved my ass on the ship, but uh I I don't
So,
know.
so there were the minor nobility that when Adria punished them, it was quick, it was fast, and it was vengeful. And then there's the other nobility that were more neutral, and I'm guessing that she may have punished them worse or more long term because of their neutrality. Most of us were against her.
I mean, it she's seemed like she's had a moment or two of like normalcy, but then otherwise she's just
There are
bizarre.
different words that she can't remember. A lot of the guards, the aberrations, they hunt at night. So I'm not expecting another attack during the day.
So, have you noticed with them that it's like an infection, like a disease, like a sickness?
Would he have noticed, really?
Roll me a medicine check or a nature check, whichever you prefer.
18. Medicine or nature, I think they're both zeros. So 18.
So, which knowledge would you like to draw from?
Um, I'd probably say more medicine then.
Okay. Um, this to you as you're thinking about it, because like things like the weird cloak like thing the other day that it they seem like mutations. Whether the source of that mutation is like radiation or magical, you're not sure, but it's not like these things were polymorphed into whatever they are, right? It's not a spell that happened because these effects are permanent and they are biological in nature.
So I'd say they're closer to being biological than anything else. Because they weren't always that. They were people once.
And that makes sense based on things that we have found. Um, this trip was not without its dangers and without its fights.
You starting to have these on your world as
Yes,
well?
They're
yes.
probably on the other worlds as well.
Horrifying prospect.
We have no idea how they're faring. I haven't really thought about that. Kai just seems sort of lost in thought.
You're getting distracted again.
I'm sorry. I there's just I'm having this weird sense of deja vu.
Yeah, fuck. God damn it. Okay.
What?
It's just that the last time when you were, like,
I don't know. I still feel like myself. It's just these people and this stuff and being here and I don't know. I'm just feeling like we're missing something.
I understand that feeling. I've felt that way pretty much since Stellium. Um, I I don't know. Is there something that we can do, like a ritual or any sort of, like...
I don't think we have time. We have to get to the... How long does it take to get to the castle from here?
From here, by foot or by ship?
Oh, this ship is not going anywhere near that castle.
All right, so what are we looking at?
So by foot, going through the woods and trying to be as careful as possible to avoid having a million fights on the way there, it's probably going to take you a solid 2 days.
Over the river and
The
through the
best.
woods?
If you take the river, there's less cover, but you could get there in a day.
So it depends on whether or not you'd like to fight those things again. Not real keen on it, but if you follow the river, a day, but they can see a mile off.
Mm, that's a
Or
problem.
you could walk through the woods 2 days, 3 days tops.
Ugh.
Kai's like, well, I mean, those things saw us and came here. There's a good chance Adria already knows we're here.
Oh, she knows you're here.
Well, then, I don't know if stealth is really that helpful. We could just take the river.
Yeah, but I think there's a difference between announcing that you're approaching the door and her knowing you're here, but not knowing when, you're making your move.
I'm sorry, neither of you have weapons on you? Are you both monks or?
Oh, that's
Oh.
adorable. And I feel like I, snap my fingers and, an arc of electricity happens. I'm well armed.
And Kai's like, oh, did you not see me? I was the... Magic. Magic is more of our thing.
Yeah, we don't really have that kind of magic here anymore.
That's very sad.
Thank you.
What if...
The only people that used to be able to do magic were the dreaming types before.
The dreaming types, what do you mean?
We don't dream. We're elven.
Kai just, turns and, you see the life come back to her eyes. She's had this, far off stare, and then it, clicks for her. That's why she hasn't been in my dreams either.
Oh, you're also elven?
No. No, I'm something else. But I was locked away for a moment I was possessed. And I was experiencing things, but I wasn't myself. I was experiencing them through somebody else. And I couldn't put words to it because I've never dreamed. And they're elves, they don't dream.
Mm-hmm. Can you complete that circle?
Adria can't get to them. Her power is dreams. That's why they're still alive.
She's a fucking warlord. She's not a fucking magic user. Not like that.
Yes, she's ascended. She has magic.
Ascended to what?
Minor deity?
Great. Fucking hell. And he just kind of starts pacing.
Yeah, I mean, she might be immortal. We might not even be able to kill her.
Oh, great.
We'll still remove her head from her body. Don't worry.
Zamira, that's the thing we're missing.
I'm sorry. So, are you telling me to become an elf?
No. But that's one of the... And Kai starts getting really frustrated, and she's like, I know that there's something about this. This could be the thing. The dreams, she has power over dreams. How?
Lorhn just kind of puts his arm on her shoulder. It's like, just take a breath, calm down, and you're saying that she invades your dreams?
Yeah, Zem knows.
She has worked through me, and...
So, just to confirm, she can't possess you, right?
She hasn't been able to, but she has tried.
That is a horrifying prospect. You said that you recognized a dream, but you don't dream?
No, I don't dream the way other people dream.
Okay, how do you dream?
And Kai looks over at Zem because she hasn't really talked to Zem about this in the past, or anybody, because it's kind of personal for her. she's like, I look like them, but I'm not like them. My people aren't originally from Vela. They were from another place where
So another one of the other
I
planets.
I don't think so. I've been looking at my star charts, and the star I got star charts from my people. There's some of them. I'm not the only one. There's others on Vela, um, in the woods, and we had we had star charts. We thought they were just really old and that the stars had rearranged themselves, but that didn't make sense. And I think that we were from another hub. I've
Another
been
hub entirely?
Yes, I've been watching the skies the whole time we've been on this trip, Zamira, and none of it makes sense. The my people, when we go to sleep, our consciousness, instead of going to some dream ethereal plane, they all go together to some other place. And I think that other place is where we came from.
But I dream, but I'm not like a lot of people.
Well, I think that's different. I think you have control over that because there's some connection between you and Adria.
Interesting. So, I mean, based on experience and what we've learned before, I mean, I definitely think, like, I believe you. That's definitely possible. But we have no knowledge or information of any other hub. I mean,
Well, I think when you look out at at the sky, and you know how there are we call them like stars or like lanterns,
hmm
and they're off in the distance, and we were thinking maybe they were planes. I think there are other hubs, and there aren't that many of them because I think that the things coming here are killing them.
hmm.
I'm sorry, they're eating entire planet-sized everything. Like
I think
they're
it's
eating
bigger
all
than
the planets.
planets.
Like
I think
the
they're eating the hub, the golden light in the sky, that thing that gives us all energy, that keeps our hubs here pulled in. I think they eat that energy, and that energy I think is what I think that's what the Celestials are made of, and that's why they're drawn to you.
I'm sorry, you're a what now?
The the bubble. She doesn't know. She hasn't heard that word. Never mind. The thing, the they're the you saw them when they were on the ship and they were doing the and Char lit up and she had these wings.
The bubble people.
I guess.
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Okay, so that if that is the case, then there was three of you on this ship,
Three.
and you're
I don't
not
understand what.
one of them, clearly.
No, I'm something else.
And I don't
Uh,
exactly think the person that's taking a nap downstairs would be one of them.
No, he's definitely not one of them. Yeah.
So where's the other one? Is there a hitchhiker on your ship?
Kai's just making
no,
eye contact with Zem.
it's not a problem.
That was very threatening. Cool, nice, well
I
executed.
wasn't threatening.
Not threatening, just we don't know you and we
Yeah,
are
right.
There's,
trying to be careful.
That's fair. So, what exactly do you want from me? Just drawn out information of the castle, or the lands, or
I mean, that would be helpful, but I mean, if
the
you,
only thing that I would require from all this is that I would like to also make sure she's dead myself.
you can come to the party, but the kill shot is mine.
If she's dead, I don't care.
That is fine with me.
It is at this point. Oh, go ahead.
Can I just, it seems like we're going to be on the same page about this, but I can't afford to stop to save you if you need saving, if the opening occurs.
I won't exactly be turning around to save you either.
Okay, as long as we're on the same page.
exact same. No offense intended.
No, none.
Efficiency is king.
And it's at that point that Char and Dashara and Tali climb up the side of the ship on the rope ladder and arrive. And Dashara's just looking between the two of you. And like, I feel like you have exactly the looks on your faces right now because you're just like, I'm not saving you. I'm not saving you. All right, we understand each other. And there's just like this quiet, and Dashara's just like
a cold understanding. I feel like we're both like arms crossed, standing across from each other, just not glaring, but like cold assessment.
yeah. And Dashara's just like, we're good.
Oh, we're great.
We're fine.
All right. Um, and she looks over at Kai, and Kai's just like, Kai's mind is blown. She's sitting at her table now, and she has papers, and she's just fucking writing. She's not paying attention to anything that's happening around her. And Dashara's like, Kai, are you okay? And Kai turns around, and her eyes are wide, and she's like, I have been trying to figure out the history of my people and everything, and I'm so close. And this, I could figure it out. And she just goes back to writing, and Dashara's just like looking at you like, I'm fucking worried.
Yeah.
Just for the record, I wasn't trying to do that. That was not my fault. That happened as a consequence.
No, that's been happening. That we know it's not you.
Yeah, I do have one question though. Yeah. What in the fuck is that orb thing?
Wait, you can't see it.
I thought the stuff was broken the last time.
Mm-mm. No.
Oh, okay then. No.
So you can say, what the fuck is that shack thing?
Yeah. What the fuck is that shack thing? Because it's definitely not part of the original structure.
Do they have any sort of like vibe? Like, is Tali and Lorhn, like, are they off put by this thing other than it's a weird structure on the top of the ship?
That's a good question. They're standing kind of far away from this thing. Tali, no. Her magic is, I mean, she's a ranger, right? So her magic is kind of like secondary to everything else she does. But you're a paladin. I would like for you to roll me a charisma saving throw.
Fuck. 20.
You are not compelled to move.
I'm so sorry. 29.
You are not compelled to move towards this thing. But you feel a tug. And that's why you ask this question. Because there's something, it's almost like it's singing to you.
If you're like asking me that question and like kind of leaning towards it.
No, he rolled 29. He is not moving at all.
Just like if thoughts had stances, it would be leaning towards the thing.
Well, and that's more what I mean. Not like
you do see his attentions on it.
Yes. That's more it, where I can tell something is happening because I'm used to being compelled towards this thing like day in and day out. So you feel it too.
Yeah. What is
this is containing an orb that is currently the prison of a very strong being.
It's a god.
God damn it.
The Char's just like, it's a god. There's a god in a ball. And it's super fucking evil.
That's the other bubble person. Is that what's powering the ship?
It's very strong. And some of us can't keep our hands off of it.
I don't know what you're
Everybody
talking about.
turns and looks at Char at the same time.
I don't need this right now.
So I built a structure to go around the orb so that we are less likely to put our physical body on this thing because we have a hard enough time resisting as it is.
All right. And we have to carry that with us?
I haven't decided yet.
Great.
Deshara's like, whoa, 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 whoa. I thought we weren't taking that to the castle. That seems like a bad idea.
I wasn't going to divulge all of our plans.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I can just pretend I didn't hear you.
You did not hear anything
You
I
got
just
it.
said.
That's not a problem here. So, Tally, how'd it go?
We played in the water.
So
I
you
told
made
them
new friends.
I know, I have so many now. I told them about my best friend. Don't be mad that that's not you.
I'm absolutely stabbed, run through by that
Someone
realization.
stabbed you?
Lorne's being sarcastic and shitty, and then he realizes he also doesn't have a best friend. And
No, I'm not offended. All right, just groove on.
And then she's like bobbing and like whatever. This has been one of the greatest days she's had. So she's just kicking her feet like
Deshara turns to Zamira and is like, so they're helping us?
I
Well,
don't say that I trust them, but I do think that we can help each other. I
Yeah.
think we have mutual interests.
we're using each other as cannon fodder.
Okay. Right. So, we come up with a plan. We now have more firepower to get to. And she looks at Tali, the bubble person in the castle. And we eliminate her together.
The bubble person in the castle being shitty. Okay.
Adria.
It's just like it's like a dog whistle. Adria.
She jumps off the ship.
Deshara is like, oh, I feel a little bad about that one. Okay,
Char just kind of like nudges towards her and like nudges her, tries to cast Lesser Restoration.
nothing happens.
Char just like walks off into the ocean. He kind of like goes over to Kai. He's like, Kai,
And you just see that she has, you know, the number 23. Have you seen that movie? It's like that level of hysteria. She's writing a lot of the same things over and over again, and like circling them and underlining them and like drawing like weird star configurations and stuff. She is on a tear.
Can I color too?
What? Sharp. I'm sorry, I don't know you.
Why not?
And Kai tilts her head. And she's like staring into Tali's eyes now.
There's nothing there.
the bird.
Yeah.
She's like, sure, why didn't you tell me your friend needed help?
What?
Aw.
What is happening?
Like, she clearly has a spell on her. Why didn't you tell me?
I was trying. It didn't work.
Do we have any more of the small diamonds?
Just hands it to her.
Wait, you have one?
Yeah.
Do we have a lot more of these? One more. Do we know why she was cursed?
No.
What if I uncurse her and she's super evil and kills us all?
I really don't think that happens.
Throw her off the ship.
Are you super evil? Are you going to kill us?
I don't think so.
Do you promise not to kill us if I help you?
What if you hold me down?
Kinky.
That was not what Kai said. I am sorry, but that was not what Kai said.
Like,
if that was, Kai gets thrown off the ship. She's possessed. Something else is happening right now.
Or like you can lock me in a room or something, I guess, if it makes you feel better.
No, I have to be directly next to you when I cast the spell, so...
Yeah, I think
that's
she was
probably
cursed.
for the best because I can get out of anything. But yeah.
Yeah, I think she was cursed by Adria, if that makes you feel better. That. He just kind of
Oh
points
dear.
over.
And again, you see Kai, she was like in this frenzy, but this like helping somebody has like pulled her back. Char,
Yeah.
can you get some tea?
Yeah, I could do that.
Sweetheart, do you want to come downstairs with me? I will. It would be easier to do this a little away from everybody.
What is the bubble people downstairs? Are there more bubble people downstairs? Because I don't know them.
If bubble people means
I'm sorry.
people like Zem and Char, then no, there are no bubble people downstairs.
Can't you tell if there are more bubble people?
It's all here, like all of it, everywhere. Like I'm overwhelmed because it's like all of it's on deck. So like all of it seems everywhere.
So you've got your best friend, your beau.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be fine.
Will you come with me
Do you want me to come with you?
a little bit?
Why?
I'm scared.
Deshara leans over to you, Lorne, and goes, "Fucking go with her."
Sure.
This is such a terrible idea.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
Perfect. So
Zem's like, don't use my room.
So
At that point, like, for fucking what?
Kai goes downstairs and she takes them with her and she says to Talia, "Here, just sit right here on this couch."
All right, she plops down.
And she's like, "I'm gonna just 1 second." And she gets in her bag and she starts setting up a couple white candles. And she gets like a little bowl and some herbs and she puts the diamond on the table. And Talia, you probably have like since like your memories, you haven't seen a diamond. This is a very beautiful shiny rock.
If it takes her more than 5 minutes at any point, she's getting up and she's touching things. Like she's not going to steal anything, but
Yeah.
she's for sure curious because all of this is like, whoa. And the lab's there, right?
Yeah, it's like over on the other side. Mhm.
Yeah, so she's going to like head over that way and be like,
Kai's like, no, please, sweetheart, just come back here. Once this is done, I'll have Luteo show you everything about the lab, but there's stuff over there that could hurt you, okay? Just come over here.
Lorhn finds like I don't want to say corner, but like a wall, like make sure that he can see everybody at all times.
Mm-hmm. So eventually, Char will bring over the tea, and Kai will just say, "Why don't you go up and talk to Samira?"
Oh, okay, yeah.
I can finish this down here. It'll be okay.
Sure.
Okay, we're ready. And before we do this, Zem and Char, is there anything the two of you would like to discuss as we're getting to the end of this episode?
What the fuck is going on?
So that bitch is crazy.
Really?
And he
Holy
is
shit,
such
she's
a
crazy.
jerk.
Holy crap, she's like, she talks to her bow. Her cape is magical, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's creepy with all those eyes on it. I've never seen anything like that before.
I genuinely thought they were like sewn on. They're not. They're real.
What?
It looks like they are.
Okay. Well, anyway, all of that is weird. She is crazy pants, though. I've heard of people talking to their weapons before, though, but generally that is, like a cursed. Oh.
But I tried talking to it. Didn't talk to me, or it doesn't like me.
Well, like normally though, you have to like build a partnership with a. It's documented, okay? I'm not crazy too.
I didn't say.
You gave me a look.
This is my face.
I'm
overstimulated right now.
So I think we need to kind of decide how we're going to use them.
I'm sorry, use them?
I mean, come on, let's be real. Like this is their home and they want to defend it too, and we're on the same side for now.
So help them, right?
Yeah, but they're also helping us.
Okay, so help each other.
Okay, sure.
I can't say use.
Deshara's watching and eating popcorn right now, just like.
And you!
So, and then like, I think we just need to.
Okay, what happened to Kai? I've never seen her like that.
There's something about Lorhn that like is triggering for her. She like did this stare into the eyes thing that was. I had to tell her she was being weird.
You had to tell Kai she was being
Uh
weird?
huh.
Oh, we're fucked.
Should be weird.
I think after the whole trip to space thing through space and like the possession and I think she's overstimulated,
I feel attacked.
but like beyond. For a second I thought that she was being invaded again and I was scared, but I think it's just her here.
She has crazy shot. He looks over at God damn it! I had to reiterate Deshara. He's like, "Have you known anybody with that kind of fucking accuracy?"
Oh,
Oh,
crazy pants?
yeah, no, like that's her accuracy is crazy. And not even just that she's hitting the target, but this is the like if you stand, 90 feet from me, I can hit you with an arrow, but like not necessarily dead on in the heart every fucking time. Like that's what she was doing. It was crazy.
What turned her this way? Do you have to be that crazy to be that accurate?
I don't think so. I think
Maybe
that
it's the weapon. Talking to your weapon is a thing.
it could very well be the weapon, but whatever it is, like
Oh
it
yeah, he
takes
has a
skill
crazy,
too.
stupid, weird magic weapon too.
He does? He didn't say if he talked to it.
I don't imagine that would come up in conversation.
But he did say like, "Oh, she talks to the bow." Like it's weird. So I
Yeah.
suspect he doesn't talk to it.
But magic weaponry probably is still here, even if magic casters aren't.
Well, we don't know how magical this place used to be. Like, it could have been super magical in the past, and
Yeah, but
Adria just killed them all.
doesn't everything here feel like dull? Like
Like the
look at
color's
the
gone, right?
yeah, like look at that forest. It's like the dullest shade of
Well,
green and like the dullest shade of brown.
And now Char
absolutely,
like
but
kind of
I
like
think
loses it a little bit. He's like, I feel like I've seen this before.
you were here before, Char.
I know.
That's not Char speaking. That's
I
Leia
know.
speaking.
I know.
And Char is like,
Wasn't this on fire?
It
I mean, there is definitely like the forest is
Like
not
it
like
looks like
lush and
it's
green. It's been burnt out, and things are growing back, but you can definitely see that
like the trees aren't real full and it's just
everything's sickly and.
mhm.
But she did say that she met somebody else, right? Like I wasn't crazy when I heard that. Like
No,
she
she
met
said she
one
met
other.
somebody earlier in the day, some woman who was very nice.
So I mean, apparently there is one other person out there that we just have to be aware of.
We need more information on that person.
But she said she hadn't met anyone for years before that.
I mean, that's impossible.
Well,
Adria hasn't even been ascended that long.
right, but
But
the
like we flew over the woods, there aren't that many. Like even if she had been
As a matter of fact, the way you flew over, there are no cities and
anything.
towns and things like that. You saw some like tumbled down houses and where villages used to be, but there was no real signs of life.
right, but like that when it seems completely illogical that she wouldn't have come across someone.
Right, but it's not crazy. The spell that she has on her right now, it's like what happened to Ristos.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. And it's both more and less powerful. If that makes any sense.
Well,
It's differently powerful.
It functions in a different way, yeah.
It's like she's
yeah,
being punished for something.
because she seems like with it and then not with it, and weirdly childlike, like creepy.
And the fact that like words start to weird her out, like Adria and other
She
things.
was holding her ears like it hurt.
I don't know.
I wonder what's going to happen whenever. And at that moment,
Screams
downstairs, Kai starts lighting the candles, and she says to Tali, "Can you sit across from me? Just kneel down next to the table."
Okay.
And Kai lights the candles, and she takes the little mortar and pestle that she has, and she starts grinding up some herbs, and then she places the diamond in the center, and she says, "I'm gonna be really honest with you. Um, I think that I can fix this, but the magic used is very powerful, and I don't know what's going to happen when I break this spell. So I want to give you one more chance to say no, or that you accept the consequences.
I don't know, and you're making me nervous.
She leans over. Don't be nervous.
Will I
We'll
still be...
probably be able to find your friend you found before me.
And, like, I know that it was a woman and that they were kind, but I don't have other real, like, memories of her.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That way all your friends can be in the same place.
And at that, Talia, you realize you're already losing that memory of that woman who you just met, who made such an impression, who told you this beautiful story, who spent the night with you and took care of you. You're already losing it.
yeah. Something is wrong with me, huh? I feel like I should remember more. And I wonder if I'll forget all of you too. And that kind of makes me sad. I guess it it's the right thing to do, right? Don't you
I
think?
think so. I think so.
It's time to not be neutral anymore.
Okay. Okay.
And Kai just sort of nods. And she holds out her left hand and asks you to place your hand in her hand. And then she takes her other hand and turns it
High
upside
five.
down and holds it over the bowl. And you can see her just focusing and focusing. And the diamond that's in the bowl starts to like shine, and it gets like brighter and brighter and brighter, and it turns red. And you actually, and Lorne, you know, diamonds, it's like one of the hardest substances, right? They don't break. They don't melt, right? This one starts to crack. And you can see that Kai is fighting and fighting and fighting. All right.
Do you want to try your actual dice? Because that's ridiculous.
Nope, it happened. The dice have foretold what would happen.
Cunt.
So, the diamond shatters. It splinters and it goes into Kai's hand. Upstairs, you hear Kai scream. Tully, you are like, you have enough time to think, that's not how it's supposed to happen. And then it's just dark. And that is where we're going to end this episode of Slay the Stars. Damn.
Fuck off. Anything else for the record?
Rough times.
She was fun to play.
I wouldn't have made it anyway.
Is Kai alive?
Intro music by Isaac Vyers. Character designs by Cam Gonzalez. Produced by Leah Hemrick. Graphics designer Jen Kearney. And audio engineer Arthur Polino.